One of the two people dressed in full white suits is not a police officer, yet she was allowed to take pictures on the crime scene and record innocent citizens. The young lady is the daughter of British officer Peter Davis, but Crime Superintendent Joseph Eugene was in charge of the scene. Talk show host Claudius Francis claims Eugene and Davis got into a verbal skirmish when Eugene questioned the young lady's presence on the scene.
Superintendent Eugene was bypassed and he was overruled by one of the British officers of similar rank to him, who authorized the female to enter the crime scene and take photographs, contrary to every police regulation in this country.
Police Commissioner John Broughton confirmed that he had authorized the young lady to be on the crime scene following a request from Superintendent Davis. Broughton says the lady was not taking pictures for commercial publication and there is no evidence she contaminated the crime scene. He says she is pursuing a photography degree and was carrying out research for her thesis.
It's not illegal, and it is a normal thing. I mean, if you go to Canada, if you go to America, if you go to the UK or various other countries in Europe, you'll find that this type of activity takes place all the time.
Broughton describes the clash between Superintendents Joseph Eugene and Peter Davis as a heated debate, but he insists suggestions that the clash almost resulted in blows are exaggerations. He says he'll not intervene because he expects the two senior officers to resolve their differences. However, Broughton hinted that the attitudes of some police officers have changed since December 2007.
I don't know what stimulated that, but we need to work closely together and we need to develop our relationships.
That change in relationship from Christmas is not a good thing for the force.
I think that some people have been seeking to develop a different agenda rather than moving the whole of the Royal St Lucia Police Force forward.
What's that agenda?
I couldn't comment at this stage. Maybe you'd have to speak to those individuals concerned.
But neither the Superintendent for Crime nor the Assistant Police Commissioner for Crime was informed that Davis's daughter had been given permission to photograph crime scenes. John Broughton says he expected Superintendent Davis to communicate that information to his colleagues.
I would anticipate in any organisation that a superintendent who I speak to give an authority to, would have the decency to speak to his superior officer to tell him what was going on. I know, because I've asked the question, Mr Davis has had lots of opportunities to speak to Mr Francois. He's also had lots of opportunities to speak to Mr Armstrong and to Mr Eugene. He hasn't done that. With hindsight, maybe I should have sent letters to everybody informing them of what was going on.
Reports are that over the last year, the relationship between the British and local officers have deteriorated significantly, to the point that a riot within the force might be imminent. The recent clash between Peter Davis and Joseph Eugene is evidence of that sour relationship. Shannon LeBon, HTS News, Channel 4.